Warning, warning! As a medical doctor, I must inform you that there are side effects to this coaching session. Beware. It may enhance your self-esteem, cause you to experience vibrant health, encounter long-term weight loss, heal damaged relationships. Warning, there are side effects to this coaching session. It may increase your enthusiasm for life and bring about hope. It may cause you to have productive and optimistic thinking. It could even help you not allow messed up people to ruin the rest of your life and help you realize the masterpiece that you are and empower you to be the boss of your brain. Warning, these side effects may be long-term. This is Dr. Isabel from Doctoronamission.com.
Hey everyone, so today we're going to do a Pacific-inspired coconut, ginger, pumpkin soup. I know you're going to enjoy this. I recently did it for a group of friends, and well, the reason why I decided to do this one today is because they all said, what's the recipe? What's the recipe? And what's in it? And what's the nutrition? Well, I figured I might as well do it for everybody, so I'll do it for you too. So here's the ingredients. What I'm going to do first, we'll talk about the ingredients, and then it's really fairly simple to put together, so I'll just give you a few steps. But let's just start with the ingredients. So I've got a mixture of pumpkin and squash. All this is going to be coarsely chopped up because we're going to put it into a pot, whatever you got. We're going to cook it up, and then we're going to puree it. So it doesn't have to be diced up small or anything, just coarsely chopped. So we got pumpkin and a mix of squash. Whatever you've got, whatever you want to do, this would work for. Today I've got pumpkin and squash. I've got 1 carrot diced up. I've got 1 medium-sized onion diced up. Today I'm going to squeeze in some orange and lime to give it that nice citrus flavor, which will be beautiful. Of course, whatever type of citrus you might have, that gives it that beautiful little flavor that'll come on at the end. Oh, beautiful. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of tahini. So if you like tahini, you could use peanut butter, but a couple tablespoons of tahini, it's going to give it a beautiful creaminess and sweetness. And then I've got about 1 big thumb. That's not a big thumb, that's a normal sized thumb. But basically a tablespoon of chopped turmeric and 2 tablespoons of chopped ginger and about 6 garlic cloves chopped up. Yes, I love garlic. And I like a little heat, so I've got 2 red chilies that have been pureed up, so you can put in 1, 2, 3 chilies, red, green, whatever you like, depending on your heat, and a little pinch of salt and pepper. Now with that, I'm going to be adding a 1/4 cup of coconut threads or coconut shreds, and we make our own nut milks here at the Doctor on a Mission household. You can do your own too. I'll do a recipe on that, but I've got 1 liter of our own homemade coconut milk plus 1 liter of filtered water. Of course, you can see this all in the recipe. Now, if you want, instead of just the water that milk, you could do an almond milk or whatever type of nut milk. Instead of just water, you could do a vegetable broth or a chicken broth, anything like that. Okay, whatever flavors you like. But today I've done our own homemade coconut milk and 1 liter of filtered water. So all I'm going to do, wow, that is heavy. I've been holding that. I'm doing a workout here, holding that up. I'll switch hands with that one. Well, today all we're going to do, we're going to put all these ingredients into a big pot. We're going to let this simmer for, well, just until it gets soft, till we can puree it. It'll probably take 20 minutes. We're going to let that all simmer. Once it gets soft, I'm going to puree it. I'll come back and show you the finished product, and we'll have a look at it and see what it tastes like. And this is going to be enough to have for a family of 4 with the amount of beautiful, beautiful soup you're going to get here. This is going to give you a 2 or 3 meals for a family of 4, and it's so inexpensive. If you get squash and pumpkin in the right season, very, very inexpensive. Beautiful thing to put together. And it gives you a basic recipe for any type of soup that you want to put together. Okay, so I'll be coming back with a finished product. Welcome back. So I let the soup simmer for about 20 minutes with this. Now just a tip there, what I sauteed all the dry ingredients in was 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I like the coconut oil, extra virgin coconut oil. You could use coconut oil or maybe a mix of coconut oil and sesame oil, depends what type of flavors you like. Okay, and then when you look in the instructions of the recipe, which you'll find, then you'll see I added the wet to it, all the wet ingredients, and let that simmer away. Now, if you want it to get done quicker, the tip would be then you chop it up finer, because then within 10 minutes after it's cooking and simmering, everything's soft and away you go. Now, this is the pot I used, just so you know. Yes, I actually did it. There it is. Look at that creamy texture. Look how beautiful that looks. Now, how did we get it there? Well, I happen to have one of these. I used the little stick blender. But, you know, if you don't have one of these, I mean, they're fairly inexpensive. Whatever you have, you can blend it. The other thing is, if you want to leave it chunky, you could do that. And you could just kind of dice all the dry ingredients up, put it in, add the liquid, and let that blend together. So really your style. I like pureeing it up, getting kind of that creamy texture to it, all right? Oh, it gives you a beautiful texture. Now look at that. Look how that looks in the soup bowl. Look at that lovely texture that comes out. Now I'm going to have a taste, because you want to know that I think it's good, right? Now you can tell by my face. Yeah, beautiful flavors. Love the citrus infusion in there. Now check the notes, because there's so many different variations that you can do to this soup, but it's a great basic recipe. You can incorporate many other things, from all the different vegetables, different spices, whatever you want to do. Check the notes, got lots of variations for this. But I tell you what, I believe this soup is going to win you over for going soup.